Here we are, everybody, week 7. So we're almost at the end. Almost at the end. You can see that finish line in the distance. It's right there. Just need to push a little farther, and this race will be over. So that's a good thing. A couple things we need to make sure we keep in mind, though, when we're finishing or crossing that finish line. Week 7 means that we have basically a week and a half, but technically it's not even a week and a half left. So remember, 7.5 week classes. But we have this one full week of week 7, and then we have an abbreviated week. Now it starts on Friday, so there's going to be an overlap because week 7 started on Sunday and it's going to go till Saturday, and I mentioned that in my my announcement. But on Friday, week 7.5 starts, and that will end on it'll end on Monday. So week 7, the one you're doing right now, ends on Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Week 7.5 starts on Friday and ends on Monday at 11:59 p.m. And it has to be 11:59 p.m. on Monday because I have to get the grades in. I have to get all my grades completed. I have to get all your assignments graded, and I need to get good comments put in there, and I need to get everything just official and perfect, crossing all those T's, dotting all those I's, and I need to get that done so that by usually I think it's Wednesday or Thursday morning at the latest. So everything has to be in by then. Now, I mentioned late work. So late work, I will accept late work from basically any week by the end of Saturday. So it has to be when week 7 ends. So what does that mean? That means that if you submit something from, say, week 6 or week 5 at 12:02 a.m. on Sunday, I'm not going to accept it. Okay, there has to be that final time, and that final time is going to be Saturday, 11:59 p.m. So that's week 7 or anything before that. It all must be in by then. Okay, everything has to be in by then. So week 7.5, then you have until the end of the day, Monday. Okay, so I've gotten all that stuff out of there, out of the way, so we know what is required of you, right? Hopefully you all know that now. So what are we doing this week? Well, we spent a lot of time talking about Excel, and Excel can be really challenging, but I think you really rose to the challenge. I hope you got a lot out of it because it seems like you have. Now we're going to move to PowerPoint. PowerPoint is Microsoft Office's presentation software. Now, it's more than just for presentations, but that's primarily what people use it for. This tends to be, of the big ones that we do this class, the most interesting one because it allows a lot more creativity than many of the other programs. And a lot of students like that. They like being able to kind of play around with the different designs and styles and animations and all sorts of stuff. Now, for our class right now, in terms of graded assignments, there's really one PowerPoint presentation. It's called Classic Gardens and Landscaping. It's from the textbook, and yes, you do need the textbook. Some people have been asking, well, can I do this class without a textbook? No, you can't. You need the textbook. There's not much I can say now. It's week 7. So that's the one graded assignment. You're also going to have a couple of practice assignments, and I'd recommend you do those. They're not required, but I recommend, as I always do, that you do those. They're also PowerPoint, and they're ones that you can kind of test your work or check it with the solution file to see if you did a good job, if you made some mistakes or something. But there's only one graded assignment for this week. Now, PowerPoint is one of those tools that often students think, well, it's fun to use, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use it. I mean, when am I going to do a presentation as a police officer? When am I going to do a presentation working in a hospital? You'd be surprised. There are plenty of opportunities. In fact, when it comes to professional work, white-collar work, one of those soft skills that employers are looking for is the ability to present information in front of people, the ability to present in general, public speaking, that kind of thing. So the better you know it now, the better off you're going to be down the road. And you never know. One of those times may come up where your boss just says, look, I've got to present this data to the board. I've got to present this information to the team of nurses or something like that at the hospital, and I need you to do it. Well, that's why you need to know it now. But PowerPoint can be used for other things too, not just traditional presentations. So that's one of the things that you might want to talk about in your discussion board posts this week, is what are some other maybe non-traditional uses for PowerPoint? There are plenty of them, but I think of things like photo montages at wedding showers or at weddings or at funerals. These kinds of things can be really, really nice, and you can do them very easily with lots of different software, but PowerPoint is one that makes it actually quite easy. But what are some other ways that you might use PowerPoint? I mean, how does it present information that can be beneficial to people? I mean, is it just in a formal kind of presentation setting, or does the online version of PowerPoint make it easier to do things like trainings in different, to different people who are separated in different locations? I've actually done that in the past. I've given trainings through PowerPoint over the phone and over the internet. So think about different ways of using PowerPoint. Bring in your own past experience with it. What have you done? How's it gone? What makes for a good presentation and what makes for a bad presentation? These are the kinds of things that I want you to kind of think about a little bit more, investigate, so that we can see this final official big discussion board of the class be very fruitful. So remember what you need to do this week. Remember those due dates. Week 7 ends Saturday, and then week 7.5 starts on Friday and ends on Monday. I do have my my office hours on Wednesday. It'll be the last time this term that I'll have office hours. But of course, if you need me, you know how to call me, text me, email me, or get me via Skype. Any questions, folks, please let me know. Thanks.